Okay, that's a great question. So here's how it works. Two things. You can find grammar lessons by looking at the learning resource collection, going to all, see what the lessons are, right? If you go to all resources, you can open up our writing workshop teacher guide. And the way that we organized it is that we took from each module, so this is third grade module 1, right? When you get into the revising and editing lessons, that's typically where you'll find the grammar mini lessons that HMH suggests that you use within each module. So like here's the first one in lesson 10, targeted grammar support, and it's connect to writing, common and proper nouns. But it goes with this lesson that's actually explicitly teaching nouns. So I would teach the noun lesson, right? But here's extra support like to work with kids. Now, when you get to a lesson that's something like revising with conferring, you don't have an explicit grammar lesson there. I would teach one of the explicit grammar lessons there and develop the revising and editing checklist together as a class instead of just giving them one. So like we've been working on nouns. Now you know how to add nouns. Please make sure your nouns, you are using the right kind of nouns or proper nouns or whatever this lesson was about nouns, right? Common and proper. Proper has a capital letter, right? That's the main thing. You can always revise your work with that. So as you go through all of the grammar mini lessons that you see in the resource collection from the unit plan are directly from the writing workshop modules and the targeted grammar support that they suggest to use. If you want to just go see what grammar mini lessons you may want to use and incorporate, go to all resources and then just click on grammar. The grammar scope and sequence is an awesome place to go for that. So it basically lives at the back of our writing workshop teacher's guide. There's the orange section for the grammar mini lessons, and that's where you can find all of these in physical form, but this is where you can find them virtually. So like module 1, week 1 of third grade, they suggest that you focus on these kinds of sentences and compound sentences, right? In this sequence, basically. And so like even that noun lesson we saw, we'd have to go over here to find it. But what you could do is you could go to like lesson 1, 3, module 1, whatever, lesson 3, you can click on that. It will take you straight to the teacher's guide that has that lesson. And then the display, which is these, and then the printable for the kids to work on are directly linked right there. So hopefully that supports you if you're looking to give a little more grammar instruction. My huge suggestion is that whenever you're doing editing or revising lessons, that's when you really explicitly teach the grammar. So pure proofreading, whatever, who cares, we're not there yet. We need to continue to practice making complete sentences or common and proper nouns or whatever it may be, right? So that's when you can really pull in a specific grammar lesson, compound sentences, run-on sentences, whatever, that day and use that as your skill for instruction as opposed to teaching the kids how to peer edit in the first module of the very beginning of the school year. So I hope that makes sense, kind of explaining how to ensure you integrate that grammar, but that you do it as kind of the children need it. Let me know.